And we should be good, I think. Okay, now it should be good. Alright, how you guys doing? What's up, guys? What is good? What is good? It's been a bit of time. Yeah, it's been a fair amount of time. If I had to say. But that's a good amount to talk about today. You know, Yuji and Megumi, I think that's a pretty interesting matchup. I can't even lie. I mean, because it can be argued in a lot of ways, you know. Kid, Hippo, I said Didika, and Raya Rolsa. How you guys doing? What's up, guys? What's good? Yeah, man. Okay, first thing, I know like it just started, but Yuji and Megumi, I can't lie. You know, I have pretty controversial take on this. David B18, what's good? Hey, Joe Smooth. Good to see. Oh, working as always, man. It's, you know, you're always working hard, but it's good to see though. Haven't been in the stream. Yeah, it's been a while, kid. I know you're always trying to catch a stream, but you never can because of the time zones. Prab Hat, good to see you. Good to see a lot of familiar people. It's been a solid. Feels like it's been forever. I know it's only been 3 weeks since I last streamed, but it feels so long. Awaken Miwa with lightning powers? Possibly. I mean, hey, she has the blue hair. The blue hair is said to be relevant for some reason, you know. She's special for it. So maybe she's related to Kashimo? Maybe. Guys, actually, I didn't even think about this. The new chapter with Kenjaku and Yuki. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? It's pretty crazy. I mean, finally, we're gonna see Yuki in action. I'm so excited. Hey, Blaziken, what's good, my man? Man's at work, but what's up? What's good, Blaziken? Hope work goes well. Hope it goes smooth, you know, like Joe Smooth. Hope it goes well. Good to see you. Is that why you haven't been uploading as much? I think the last time you uploaded was, I think it was like almost a week ago, if I remember. Is that why you've been working? Fair enough. Hope it's going well, man. Hope you're close. I've been so busy. You know, with uni, man. I don't even know what's going on YouTube. Which is not good. Be a close and good fight. See Yuji being. I don't see that, man. Spryzen. I don't see that. I got Megumi, man. I got Megumi taking it. I can't even lie. In character, I got Yuji and Hakari. But out of character, I agree with the Hakari one. In character, I got Hakari being. If they're both in character, I got Hakari being Yuta. Miwa versus Mahoroga. That's such a silly question. Come on. Miwa solos. Okay, do we even need to discuss this? Miwa solos. Loaded. Yuki gonna side at Kenjaku? She's not gonna do that. Guys, the thing is over. The Yuki's evil videos, what is it? Theories. They're not a thing. They're not true. Choso lived. I told you guys Choso would live. Man, a Blaziken, I see. Yeah, shift change work. 8 to 5:30. Fucking hell, man. Are you working? I mean, I hope you get paid well. Can't be asked for videos. Bro, I need to. But yeah, it was good talking to you though, man. I hope work goes well. Hope it ends quick. Cause you're in my time zone. Yeah, you got 30 minutes left. Hope it goes well, man. Good to see you though. Bro, I need Toji to pull up. Come, the only thing Kenjaku's gonna be Yuki. Okay, Yuki's gonna clap. Yuki, I feel like Kenjaku's gonna win underhandedly. Like, Yuki's gonna pull out some crazy stuff. There's no way it's gonna be the first time we see a fight and she loses. There's just no way. All fun and games until Miwa solos the end boss. Yeah, Miwa versus the conglomeration of all the curses. That would be interesting. That'd be quite interesting. But yeah, I can't even. Okay. I was gonna talk about like the power scaling stuff first. You know, Yuji and Megumi. That's gonna be an interesting one. Blaziken did a video on that actually. It was a really good one. I think a lot of YouTubers have done that, but Blaziken's is especially good. So, you know, check that out if you want on his channel. But it's something that I actually do. I've even debated about this with Blaziken just like casually when we talk, because I got my boy Megumi winning like mid-diff. Is that crazy? Guys, is that crazy to say? I want to talk about the new chapter. I say new, like it wasn't one whole week ago. Yuki probably gonna have the upper hand. Yeah, that's what I think. I think Yuki's gonna be winning, and then Kenjaku's just gonna sneaky absorb Tengen. Kenjaku gonna high diff? I don't know about that. Yuki seems so powerful, man. I don't know. Hey, Gritty Arts, good to see you. What's up, man? What's up? Yuta versus Hakari. The only thing is the peak. Actually, we'll discuss that second. For now, let's focus on Megumi and Yuji. Alright, let's focus on that first. While I actually do that, I'll make a poll about it. Start Q&A. Wait, is this a new feature? It's only been 3 weeks they've had a new feature. Because I added Q&A to the title, but that was just a general thing. There's actually a Q&A feature. Engage with your audience. What the fuck? Yuki versus Kenjaku. Yuki gonna clap? Nah. Yuki's not getting clapped. Yuki's gonna clap him. Yuki's powerful, man. Alright, she is. Why did Kenjaku never take over the body of the baby 6 eyes he killed? Why would he take over the body of a baby? Right? I mean, does the body still age? I've always wanted that. Like, does Kenjaku's body age because it's a corpse? I mean, it's not really a corpse. It's so confusing. If it ages, I mean, maybe he would have been too vulnerable. I don't know. You have to think about it. If Kenjaku dies while he's in a body, he actually just dies. So there is that as well. And Yuji versus Megumi either can win. I don't agree, man. I think Megumi takes it like badly. I think Megumi destroys Yuji. I can't even lie. Like, once he activates the domain, it's game over. Like, if Megumi it gets so much more powerful in that domain, like, I don't see how Yuji is touching him. Like, genuinely. He gets steamrolled completely. Hey, Soma, what's good, my man? What's good, Soma? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Soma, about like coding and all that, I actually started, this is off topic, but I remember we were talking about this I think it's like a month ago. I actually started using the Odin project as well to like practice Python. So there's that. Just side note, Soma. But yeah, there's a Q&A. Start a Q&A. How do I? Okay, I'm gonna click this. Okay. JJK questions. Okay, start Q&A. What is this feature? I'm so curious. I've never, because I don't watch YouTube live streams, so. Okay, now it's bugged out my whole thing. Holy shit. I can't actually see my chat anymore. Wow, this is this? Wait, does the chat still? Let me check on my phone. Does the chat still work? Let me open the stream on my phone. Wait, this is really weird. Like, it's actually broken it on my laptop when I start the Q&A. Man, okay, let me see what you guys are saying. I wonder if Yuki's I can't speak, I'm too tired. If Yuki's technique can negate other curse spirits? Possibly. I mean, like, curse technique could be anything. Yeah. I'm just gonna see in the next chapter, man. Yuji would just have to outlast the domain? I don't think so. The thing is, I don't agree with that. Think about this. The only reason, sorry if I'm slurring my words, I'm just tired. Reggie even got the upper hand on Megumi is because he was the only character in the whole series that countered him. Think about that. The only way to counter Megumi's domain is with heavyweights, and it's just so happened, unfortunately for Megumi, Reggie's the one guy who can summon heavy objects. Yuji doesn't have that. Yuji can't summon heavy objects, so the domain is not going to have any weakness. So because think about, before Reggie exploited that weakness, Megumi was no diffing Reggie, who's someone who's like as strong or stronger than Yuji. The moment that domain activates and Yuji has no counter to it, he's done for. I genuinely think like you just get steamrolled. Does Hakari domain have a barrier? Yes, it does. What's up? Hey, Samuel Russell, good to see you, man. Been a while. Been a while for everyone, hasn't it? It's been a good while. Do you think Yuji and Megumi can beat Kurushi? In a 2v1, I would say yeah, because Kurushi doesn't have a domain. I don't think he'd have a simple domain, that creature. I would say yeah, in a 2v1, hopefully. They're not that much of a scrubs. It does. Megumi mid to low diff, as long as Yuji... I forgot about the Black Flash. By the way, the actual Q&A function, I'm just going to end it. It's really weird. It didn't do anything. Like, because I'm seeing the actual chat on my phone. It did nothing. All it did is actually break the chat on my laptop. So, that sucks. In the domain, Megumi does win. Yeah, I can see that as well, Prep. I agree. But I just think, like, the fight would he would activate his domain. It would reach that point. I guess the terrain would matter, wouldn't it? What's Yuji gonna do about being absorbed by the shadows? Nothing. He just dies. He just dies, doesn't he? That's a good point. Megumi's domain doesn't have a barrier. I mean, he can forcibly make a barrier depending on the terrain he's in. So I guess if they're fighting in a large building, he can forcibly make a barrier that way with assistance, because he sucks at making barriers himself. So there's that. There is that, actually. If they're fighting like an open field, maybe Yuji beats him then, because he wouldn't be able to use his domain. Or if he could, but it'd suck. How scary would it be if Sukuna hits a black flash? There'd be a nuclear explosion. Okay, maybe not that strong, but it would be powerful as fuck, wouldn't it? 20-fingered Sukuna is the strongest character. I think him and Gojo are equal. I think they'd kill each other. Hey, Yusuf, what's good? What's good, Yusuf? You can just run out of it. Is Megumi gonna let him though? And would Yuji do that in a fight though? Like, if they're fighting, I don't think Yuji's gonna try that. If anything, from what we've seen in every instance of Yuji in a domain expansion, the moment it activates, we have two prime examples. In Mahito's case, and in most recently in Higuruma's case. When the domain activates, Yuji doesn't run away. He runs straight towards his opponent. So he's not gonna run out. That's just not in his character. It is a smart strategy, but Yuji just, as we've seen in many examples, he just wouldn't do that. If Yuta had Mai's construction, you could create trucks. If. That's big if. Sadly, I haven't touched JJK, but here for the morals. Always good to see you, Yusuf. Always good to see you, man. How you doing? I saw you made a new Instagram, right? Where you're gonna draw celebrities and such. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if you posted yet. I don't think you have. But I'm waiting for the post, man. It's gonna look cool. Because I saw you're gonna post, like, you're gonna draw K-pop people, like football people. It's gonna be cool to see. Megumi can low-key teleport in the domain. Well, actually, yeah, he could, wouldn't he? He goes under the shadows. Yeah, yeah, but Yuji isn't gonna run. Yuji's no punk. I don't like Yuji, but okay, I like Yuji, but I don't like Yuji at the same time. I guess I don't like that he loses so much. I like his character though. It's pretty interesting. Let me make a poll about this. But, like, do you guys disagree with me or agree with me? I guess we'll see in the poll. Plotchi versus Smoke Gumi. Alright. We got Megumi, Plot G. Alright, ask your community. Here we go. I can't even see the chat because of the poll. Yeah, I feel like Yuji versus I can't, there we go, I can finally see. I feel like Yuji versus Reggie instead of Megumi, he would have lost. Yeah, I feel like Reggie would beat Yuji, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. The biggest opponent Toji's defeat is Dagon. Wait, whoa, what is this Toji slander? I don't mind Toji slander, but out of left field. Then again, it's like Megumi would have lost to Higuruma. I don't know about that, to be honest. Like, how would their domains interact? Yes, mainly focusing on the World Cup right now. Oh yeah, World Cup. That's coming soon. FIFA World Cup. When will Maki learn the sword technique like the old man? She already has. With the soul and all that, she already has. Man went from hanging on one main character to the other. Yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, you know? But the main character, hey, for some reason. I don't know why. Yuji wins? Really, Greedy Arts? Why? Why do you think this? I'm curious. I just don't, like, once the domain activates, I just see Yuji getting rolled so badly. Like, the fact that Yuji, okay, Reggie is someone who is on the level of Yuji, in my opinion, alright? I think Reggie's a tiny bit stronger. And had he not had the counter of the weights with the heavy objects, which is the only weakness Megumi's domain have, Megumi was cooking his ass badly. He was putting him in the rice cooker and he's just set it on max. He's getting steamed. But then, of course, Reggie has a counter. Yuji's not going to have these counters. Like, Yuji is going to get beat the fuck up. He's going to get jumped. He's going to get jumped by multiple Megumis. I don't know what to say. I mean, I just see it going that way. Reggie doesn't beat Yuji. No, I know I'm in the minority in that. At the very least, can we say they scale similarly? Like, they're very close. Can we say that? I know most people think Yuji's stronger. Fair enough. I think Reggie beats his ass, but, you know. At the very least, I think we can all agree that they're on the same tier, though. You can say Yuji wins, blah, 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 but they're on the same level, I think, at the very least. And the fact that Megumi was rolling him says a lot. It does say a lot. I think Reggie has the AP to do serious damage to Yuji. Reggie having AP, I can see what you mean, to be honest. But that's a whole other debate. Yuji versus Reggie is a whole other debate. Yeah, well, suddenly it's turned to Yuji versus Reggie. This is interesting. Megumi the main character? Yes, pretty much. Yuji getting heavy hate, man. Even Kage hates him. I mean, hey, man, that's the plot on his side and can't catch a W. That's embarrassing. I feel like Megumi, yeah, and Yuji pretty much even. I think they're even. I just think, for some reason, Megumi just rolls him. I don't know what to say. I think they're the same tier, but that domain is crazy, man. Megumi's domain creates Shikigami in order to kill the subject. Higuno's for its violence. I think Higuno wins. I wonder how that domain clash would go. Yuji's durability is insane. Yes, it is. Reggie versus Yuji is 50-50. I can agree with that. I think Reggie and Yuji is closer than Reggie and Megumi, honestly. Like, the only reason Reggie and Megumi was close was because Reggie counters pretty badly. That's the only reason that was. I mean, yeah, I would say that, actually. But man, that domain is powerful. But people underestimate Megumi's domain so much, just because of that counter. Like, people don't realize Reggie is, I actually think, one of the, like, 2 or 3 characters in the whole series that can count his domain. Like, normal characters wouldn't be able to summon heavy objects. Megumi wins. Yuji only wins if Sukuna helps him. Oh, that's cheating, isn't it? That's a bit cheating. Yuji is better in hand-to-hand, both grade 1. Reggie has similar smarts to Megumi. Yeah, that's a good take, Soma. That's a good take. Till Tokyo Colony 1, everyone was at best grade 1. I would still say they're grade 1. Like, they're nothing. There's such a massive gap between grade 1 and special grade, isn't there? By the way, you motherfuckers. Alright, some of you know who you are if you're watching this, alright? For months, I got shit on because I always said special grades are some people who can, like, take over a country, like overthrow a country, or in quotes, I said overthrow a country or overthrow a government. Check out it's more so the Ryu Shigori video. I was saying the infinite, like, oh my god, I always got shown because I said that, and then people always saying, oh no, it's the infinity theme, all the special grades have the concept of infinity. Eat my fucking ass, bro. All of you guys who shit on me for months, I got shit on because of that. Everyone's saying, oh, it's the infinity theme. I'm like, guys, there's no evidence. All I'm saying is, yeah, that's right. I got the receipts, man. So many people said that infinity bullshit, and I always said there's no claim to it. Man, alright, I'm a bit gassed. Because in case you're wondering why I'm saying all this, in this, not the most recent chapter, 2 chapters ago, Kenjaku actually revealed what it means to be a special grade, what it takes, and it's just being strong as fuck, being able to overthrow a government, pretty much, or like take over a country, which I've always said, and people always said, no, it's the infinity. Well, man, alright, I'm sorry, now I'm glowing too much, but listen, alright, you gotta toot your own horn sometimes, other people aren't gonna do it. Alright, sorry, let me read the chat. Lies, good to see you, Lies, Madi. What percentage possibility out of 800 plus soldiers survived? I think they're all dead. I think the US soldiers are dead, man. Hey, King J, what's good? Yuji doesn't stand a chance. Facts, man. Facts. If they have a video game, Yuji have no abilities. Pretty much, so that's a good. I like that stat, like basic tree analysis, the ability tree. I like that. Now, analogy, is that what it's called? I just don't see Megumi or Reggie having the damage output of Mahito. The thing is, yeah, maybe. The thing about Megumi is that maybe not in base, but the domain boosts his abilities like to such a crazy extent. Like, he's got divine dogs all around. He's got like multiple shadow clones. I don't know. Rika's what? Did you find Kenjaku's curse technique? Probably gravity, isn't it? Isn't that the most common theory? We still don't know 100%, but maybe that's too obvious. Maybe like Gege's throwing us for a loop. But hey, sometimes the most obvious answers are the correct ones. I mean, obviously, like, Maharoga stomps Yuji, but Megumi wouldn't use him. Okay, well, that's something. I didn't even include Maharoga. I just mean, like, because that's a draw. Maharoga would kill them both. Panda Dad is nowhere near grade 1. Yes, Principal Yaga was a grade 1 11 years ago. during hidden inventory, he was already grade 1. Think about that. And it's been 11 years since then. He's probably like high tier grade 1. Principal Yaga. Yes, he is a grade 1. He is a grade 1. And he's saying, Yuji can win if he survives. He's not going to survive his domain though, man. The domain is too... And the thing is, it's not like Reggie, where like, with Reggie, because he summoned the heavy objects, he needed to turn it off. This is not the same case. Yuji is not going to summon like any sort of heavy object. He doesn't have that ability. So Megumi can keep his domain up as long as he wants. And there's no weakness. So, like, if Megumi pulls him into the shadows, Yuji can't get out. Yuji can just... Like, Megumi can just spam his clones and just jump him, and Yuji can't do shit. He can't summon a heavy car, can he? I just took SG, the super... Oh, special grades for higher ups, but I'm fully discreet of you in the country level stuff. Oh, no, I'm confirmed to be correct, in case you didn't read the recent chapters, Soma. So yeah, like Kenjaku confirms, all a special grade is someone who can is that powerful. They can literally overthrow a country alone. And that's what I've always said. Like word for word in my Ryu video, I said in that video, the infinity theme is wrong. It's probably someone who can overthrow a government, like word for word. And I remember even in the comments of that video and all the other videos, I always get shown like, people saying it's incorrect or oh, it's the infinity concept and blah blah, and it's just ended up being wrong. It's just crazy, like so many people always commented that, like people actually got mad, like really, really, really mad. And then, you know, it is what it is, man. I'll take that W, man. Does this mean special grade scale above nukes? That's interesting. It's more like, I guess if you want, I'm not saying they can survive a nuke or tank a nuke, but they're more of a threat than a nuke. Like if you had sent a special grade into a country, over time, they would do more damage than a nuke would do, right? Because they could just... Yeah, I guess so, actually, yeah. I would say they are. But obviously not in, like, literally... They can't tank an explosion of that caliber or something. Well, like Gojo can, but, you know. Speaking of new chapter, how strong do you think New Choso is? I think he got a bit stronger, but not that much. Let me catch up a bit with the comments, sorry. I'm a bit far behind. Can Megumi survive one Black Flash? I think he can survive, but it would do mad damage. I can't even lie. Megumi has an open domain, so Yuji walk away. No, Yuji wouldn't. We've seen in character, Yuji input literally. So we've seen if Mahito activates his domain, Yuji in 0.2 seconds sprints at him. Higuruma activates the domain instantly. There's not even a second thought. He sprints at Higuruma to attack him. So we know you can say, oh, the smart thing to do is run away. Yuji's not going to do that. Like factually, Yuji will not run away. Yuji will charge Megumi if the domain activates. That's the confirmed. Like we know that's the first thing he'd do if the domain activates. Can Yuji actually line a Black Flash on a Shadow Clone? Yeah, but the Shadow Clones, I guess they can just reform. Because we've even seen when Megumi was fighting the Finger Bearer, when the Shadow Clones die, they just reform. Like they can't take damage, if that makes sense. They can, but they just make themselves back again, if that makes any sense. I think Kenjaku used a barrier technique. I think it was a new curse technique, wasn't it? Because they were hyping that up. Probably gravity, I don't know. It's something. Who knows what it could be. Maybe the force field, I don't know. So Hakari isn't special grade, but on that level, yeah, it's interesting. So Hakari has the strength of a special grade, but because of the nature of his abilities, and him needing like a domain, so he's a special grade level fighter, but because of his time limit and all that, I guess he's not a special grade caliber person, I guess. It's pretty interesting. While in Jackpot he's special grade, but in base he isn't. So maybe that's why he's not classified as one. I know it's confirmed by fully... Oh, you disagreed. Yeah, that's fine. Choso still got cooked. Yeah, Choso got cooked, man. He survived. I told you guys he'd survive. Oh, maybe he could still die, but you know. Hey, what's good, Step? What's good, man? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, Step? But there are big countries and small countries. So it doesn't matter. The statement's still correct. Like, now we're arguing the in-depth of what the statement means. Like, that doesn't... At that point, it doesn't matter. My original statement on, like, overthrow country is correct. Because, like, now if you want to define what size of a country, that's fine. That's completely fine. I'm just saying the bitch-ass people who are saying the infinity stuff. Okay, okay, I mean the toxic people are saying that. Not everyone. Like, some of you guys are nice and all that. The toxic people who are claiming that. Yeah, no, obviously not everyone. It's a good theory. It's a good theory, you know. Not to get too toxic. The smart thing to do is run away. Yes, no, this, I guess once you're trapped in a domain, there's no getting out, is there? I mean, it's not like there's a way to tell if there's a barrier. And by the time you even try to escape, like, you're gonna get hit by the guaranteed hits. That is not the smart thing to do at all, actually. The smartest thing to do is to attack instantly, which is why Yuji does that, because he has experience with domains. Yuji sprints at Sukuna of all people. Yeah, he's just that guy, man. He's just that guy. Do you think Yuji will incorporate a weapon? At this point, probably not. Unless he has like a new curse technique or something that has a weapon. I don't think so. Hakari may not be special grade. Yeah, I think while in Jackpot he is on that level. But the issue is Jackpot, it's limited and it has like quite a lot of requirements. I hope Yuji curse technique doesn't relate to blood, like his blood. I don't think so. Because the reason his brothers have that is because Kenjaku was in Noritoshi Kamo's body when he had those children, so it's impossible because he was in another woman's body when he conceived Yuji, so, you know, it's impossible for it to be blood related, I guess. Yuji literally ran to Mei. Exactly, yeah. Hey, space is edible. What's good, man? What's good? The size of a country doesn't matter if raid forwarded? I guess so. Not gonna lie, even I could take on one of the small countries in Europe. I chill so. Hey, we're gonna jump him. Yeah, the 27 people here. We're gonna jump a country. Let's do it. Cool. I got a wild take. Nanami beats Higuruma. What? Higuruma destroys Nanami. Come on. That's wild. Come on. What do you guys think about that? Higuruma or Nanami? Special grades can take over Chad mid-diff, pretty much. I've been great working on my business. I stop by and say, hey, glad to see everything's going well. Hope the business is going well. And good to see you stop by, man. Thanks for stopping by. Go to teach UT how to tackle domain problem. It still hasn't taught the kid simple domain for some reason. Despite Jackpot Hakari being unkillable, what can he really do besides scrap? I mean, it's not that. Like, if his Jackpot was his normal state, or if he could activate Jackpot whenever he wants, I think he would be special grade easily. But the issue is he has like these requirements. It's 4 minutes, and the Jackpot seems very suited towards a fight. Whereas let's take any other special grade, say Gojo or Yuta or Geto, with their abilities, yes, they're like special grades in fights, but they can just generally be menaces to society. They can just go around causing mass chaos, wreaking havoc. They don't need any requirements. They can just like go out there and just destroy things, right? But in Hakari's case, he can't do that. I mean, I guess he couldn't base, but he's not strong enough, you know? He needs his Jackpot, and to do that, he needs it's really interesting. It's really interesting why Hakari isn't special grade, and it makes a lot of sense. To be honest, it makes too much sense. Hakari is underrated and overrated. Actually, yeah, it depends on who you're talking to, isn't it? Some people overrate him, some people underrate him. What do you think about JJK Zero Geto versus Toji? I think they're on the same tier. I remember I did if you remember the hour-long video I made recently where I scaled all the characters. I had them on the same tier, to be honest, but Geto would probably win. Like, if we're saying Geto had all of his curses, then yeah, I think Geto takes it, to be honest, because his base is super powerful with the Playful Cloud too. I guess, well, would Toji have the Playful Cloud? It's like, who has that? Nanami beats Higuruma in a beauty contest. Okay, fair enough, I'll give you that. JJK Zero Geto beats Toji. I agree. Although, do you think Megumi in character would start with a domain? No. That's why I think it would be a mid-diff. If he starts with its domain, he instantly wins. Like, he just coasts Yuji. He'd low diff him. That's why I say mid-diff, because he'd probably get beaten up a bit, and then activate his domain and destroy Yuji. What is Hakari's actual curse technique? I always say his curse technique's just opening the doors and closing them, and throwing the Pachito balls. I don't know how to say it. Throwing the balls as well, because he does both of those things mainly the doors. You've seen him use the doors in base, so it seems like that is his curse technique. But people don't agree with that, but it probably is, to be honest. Let's see. Now that I think about it, what could a military force do against a grade 1? I guess, if we're just saying Mei Mei or Nanami, eventually, they would be worn down, wouldn't they? If you had full-on, the military, tanks, thousands and thousands of soldiers, eventually, they would wear down these people. like a grade 1 eventually. Yeah, I would say, like maybe like a couple sniper shots, rocket launchers, like it would just wear them down. Whereas with special grades, that wouldn't happen, you know. Plus, like trying to overthrow a whole country as only a grade 1 is just limits. Like they're superhuman, but I don't think they can. Yuta going around town with his megaphone saying shit yourself. Yeah, guy can easily take over a country. Pretty much. Because like not only is his base special rate already, but remember, he has Rika even without her being fully manifested like all the time. He's not limited to the 5 minutes. He has a partially manifested Rika all the time. It's fucking crazy. People forget like partially manifested Rika has no time limit. So he always has that in base. It's crazy. It's really crazy how strong Yuta is. Grade 1s can fight special grade curses, which can tank cluster bombs. Yeah, but I guess it's more of like a eventually, like it would just wear them down. Like if you enough like rockets and bombs and like say like sniper shots and bullets, eventually it would just wear down the grade 1 sorcerers. Really, that's the way it works, I think. Hakari needs a way to destroy things in Jackpot. I think that's not the issue though. I think his Jackpot is easily special grade level. It's again the requirements to get Jackpot, and it's only 4 minutes. So, like, do you really think he's gonna be able to take down a country that way? You know, I think Toji is physically stronger than Gojo. No, I don't think so. We have Mei Mei being sad about controlling crows, while Hakari is grade 0 with the ability of summoning doors. True, I guess so. Yuta becomes Makima 2.0, telling people to bark. Grade 1s are underrated. You know, kind of. What if Hakari's cursing is probability manipulation? Maybe, but probably not. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, let me end this poll as well. We got Megumi winning. Good to see that. You know, always love to see it. What was the next thing I was going to do? Oh yeah, funny enough, Yuta versus Hakari. I'll save that for a second. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, Yuki versus Kenjaku. Let's do that one first. What do you guys think about this? Yuki and Kenjaku. Alright. Yuki versus Kenjaku. I think Yuki's gonna win. I'm just gonna be honest, guys. I think Kenjaku will win the war. Like, okay, I think Yuki will win the battle. No. Yuki will win the fight, but Kenjaku will win the battle. So Yuki will win in the fight, but Kenjaku's gonna get Tengen some sneaky way. If that makes sense at all, I hope it does. All right, I'm just very tired, guys. I'm very, very tired. Kenjaku. Here we go. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Who you got on a 1v1 both weaponized? Toji or Maki? Toji has a tiny bit more experience. It's not that big of a deal, the experience. I guess Maki because she's in her prime, isn't she? Toji said he was rusty. I got Maki actually, because she's in her prime right now. It's close though, it's very close. Can Hakari summon pachinko balls? Yeah, as well as the projectiles, the doors and the pachinko balls. Yeah, I think that's his curse technique, I think. People don't agree with me, but I think that's what it is. Hakari versus curse Naoya? Depends on how other domains interact with Hakari's domain. I used to think, because someone lied to me actually, it's a common misconception in the series, that Hakari's domain is immune to like tug of war clashes. I've said that a lot. Actually, it turns out that's incorrect. That's not even true. I think that's not true. There's so many, I just don't know, man. Translations are so messy. If his domain isn't affected by Naoya's domain, Hakari wins. Yeah, I would say that. But it depends on how lucky he is. Yuki and Kenjaku, if he starts in Jackpot, he easily wins. Yuki and Kenjaku will be a stalemate. I think Yuki wins that. Can't even lie. So in his fight with Yuji, Hakari just increased the vulnerability of his doors. He can always summon the doors without a probability. It has nothing to do with that. All that his doors kind of tell you what the chances are of him hitting a jackpot while he's in his domain by the colors of it or the size of it, if that makes sense. If Yuki wins, then Kenjaku's mid. I mean, I don't know, Lloyd. For all we know, Yuki's stronger than Yuta. By the way, all of you... Okay, I don't blame people for thinking this. I've said this in many videos. The statement that Yuta is second to Gojo And people always like, oh, the kanji is for strength. In the Japanese translation, it's for strength. So Yuta's second to Gojo in strength. Actually, pretty recently, someone actually came out and confirmed that that's not true. Like, people are lying about that. Of course, leave it to the Yuta fans to lie, to boost their boy. Hate to see it. That's not what the statement says at all. Like, the accurate translation for that statement actually is for unusual abilities, like just supernatural powers. So, to everyone saying the statement says Yuta second to Gojo because of that statement, that's not true. The statement doesn't have to do with strength, but just abilities. Like, it is actually just a mistranslation that has gone wild, that people are saying it's because of strength, and that's what it really means. It isn't, actually. Kind of crazy. It's actually insane how that's the case. So, that genuinely means Yuki could be stronger than Yuta. Actually. Like, that could actually be the case. Yuki, right now, could be stronger than Yuta. Unusual abilities is too vague. It's so vague. The thing is, no, Lloyd, we're talking about two different things. Maybe you didn't know this. I'll clarify for people who didn't know. Like, maybe Lloyd doesn't know this, so I can just clarify for everyone. Pretty much a common thing going around the JJK community, like a debate, I guess, or argument, was that the Viz and TCB incorrectly translated the statement, and the statement didn't say unusual abilities. Like, that's what we normally would think it means. People are saying that the statement actually is referring to strength, literally. So people thought that the statement in Japanese meant, like, they used the kanji for, like, strength. So it literally meant Yuta is second in strength to Gojo. That's just a lie. It is that recently someone actually, like, translated it and confirmed. It's not true at all. It literally is, like, Viz is pretty accurate with its translation of just, like, abilities or powers. Which makes it vague. It makes it very, very vague. So Yuki could be stronger than Yuta. Pretty interesting. Healthy Teen Gojo versus Toji. I think Teen Gojo before his awakening beats Toji. If he doesn't get sneak attacked and has all these plans. Unusual abilities in JJK is the... Wait, WSS? What is that supposed to... Because I'm like very... I know more about One Piece than JJK somehow. What does WSS mean? What's... I think obviously it stands for something, but... Is the Yuta second to Gojo the new Madara is equal to... Madara equal to Nappa? Nappa from Dragon Ball Z? Why are people saying that? But yeah, guys, to clarify, yeah, Yuta's not second to Gojo in strength. No, Viz was right. Viz was correct to Dorian. So people always thought Viz was wrong. Viz was actually correct in this. I don't think the author would put the statement about he's being second to Gojo if he didn't mean it. Unusual. Yeah, but the thing you have to realize is before, people said it's referring to strength. It's referring to power. That's what the original translation is referring to. If it's just referring to unusual abilities, that's insanely vague. You're saying it doesn't matter. It does. It does matter a lot. Like actually, as a matter of fact, the author is making it more vague by saying it's about abilities and powers. The author is trying to make it more debatable, actually, if anything. So it means a lot, actually. It means a tremendous amount. Because if the author could have just said, oh, Yuta's the second strongest to Gojo, okay, well, there's nothing to debate about. But by just saying, like, by the way, in the actual translation, it's vaguely referring to, like, powers or abilities, like magical stuff. Or whatever, like, I don't know. Listen, I'm tired. But it's vaguely, even in the original, it's more vague, actually. So it's just insanely vague. That statement is so vague. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Because, like, it does leave, basically, it leaves wiggle room or argument to imply that other characters could be stronger than Yuta. It's really interesting, guys. Because before, people thought it was definitive. It's not. So, yeah, smoke that copium, but it is what it is. So, mimicry, Tabaka joke. To be fair, well, no, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, like Takaba's joke technique is, it doesn't mean it's the strongest abilities. It doesn't mean it's the second. It literally just means it's odd. It's weird. It just means that. You know? It's pretty interesting. But it doesn't mean it's stronger than. I mean, Takaba's ability could rival Gojo's. pretty crazy because it warps reality. It literally changes reality. Takaba's ability. And here I come to read the Japanese scans. I won't accept you to not being second. Well, tell me what you find out. Healthy versus... I already responded. Mustafi. Hell, Gojo wins. Team Gojo wins. Even before awakening. Unusual ability, Cinnamon, is special ability. Regardless, it makes it vague. It leaves a lot of room for, things to be debated about. Now, let me drink this water real quick. Sponsored by water. Drink it to survive. If you don't, you'll die. Dehydration of that, There we go. The way I see it, alright, let me scroll back up a bit actually. The way I see it, Mimicry and Rika are second to Limitless. Yeah, you could say that. That doesn't mean he's stronger though. Like Yuki's technique might not be as good as Rika and Mimicry, but she could be stronger than Gojo, Yuta. Like that. This is what I mean. Like what Toruch, I think it's the same. Toruch is saying is why I'm saying this is important. By just saying it, making it so vague by saying like special abilities, it leaves so much room to debate other characters being stronger. Like genuinely, it makes it so vague, and it gives the author a way out when characters are stronger than Yuta, pretty much. It's really cool. It's really cool. Let me see what people are saying. Nappa. Wait, why are we talking about Nappa? Madara. That's when Madara equipped. What? Nappa. What's that? Wait, I'm so confused. Are we talking about Dragon Ball Z Nappa? World's strongest swordman. Haki isn't a part of swordmanship. I saw your boy. I see you've watched King of Lightning's video. That guy's spit. That guy knows what he's talking about. Do you think Hakari can use those outside his domain? The chibi? I think they're visual things. Like, I don't think their ability. I think that's in part of the domain, though. I think it's part of his domain. Gojo did say Rika had his chance to beat him. To be fair, that was JJK Zero manga. I don't know how canon that is. Was that said in the movie, guys? If it was, I'd actually consider it more so to be canon. I feel like if it's true that Yuta's second unusual ability, Gege saying he hasn't decided yet, he just makes it vague, really. Like he's just making it. He's basically giving himself a way out if characters, for example, like Kenjaku being stronger or Yuki being stronger. I was spreading wild conspiracy theories now. Listen, Nick, I am not. It's true. Just basically, if you guys want to actually see the actual translation, on my Twitter, it's the most recent thing I retweeted. Takaba's technique would be useless to Yuta. No, that's not how his technique works. It's about what if Takaba finds it funny, not his opponent. So, if Takaba finds something funny, then it becomes a reality. It has nothing to do with his opponent. I reckon Yuta didn't even learn reverse curse technique to heal people. I don't think so, Silver. I think reverse curse technique isn't a curse. It's really weird. It's called curse technique, but I don't think it's a curse technique. If that makes sense, because everyone can do it. Like Shoko, I don't think that's her curse. Maybe she has a curse technique, maybe she doesn't. Reverse curse technique probably isn't a part of that. She's just gifted at that, if that makes sense. People confuse abilities for power level. Exactly, Joe Smooth. Nappa was literally Krillin's destructo disc. Interesting. Takaba's technique is related to his own sense of humor, not his opponent's, yeah. It's a prime example of a musclehead, yeah. I was being sarcastic, Cole is trash. Haki. Man, what the hell? Hey, your boy, what is this? Why you hating, man? What is this hate? King of Lightning's fine. He's fine. He's goated. Cole is goated. Come on, man. Come on. King of Lightning, all of that swordsmanship stuff he's spitting. And if Yuta copied the technique, it would be useless. What technique? Oh yeah, Takaba's. Yeah, because Yuta's, he's a depressed kid. He doesn't have any jokes, unfortunately. I like Yuta though. Oh, my headphones just fell. Sorry, but I don't know what did that sound like on the microphone. Regardless, I like Yuta. Solid lad. What do you think gives more understanding of cursed energy using Black Flash first time? I think both, to be honest. And I'm getting a call from Edinburgh, Scotland. Probably a scam call. Let me pick this up. Yeah, of course it's a scam. They didn't say anything. Of course. Classic. Let's see what people are saying. Shoko being good at reverse cursing is similar to how Ryubi The output, everyone can do it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, it's nothing to do with a cuss technique. Maybe it does, but she's just gifted at that. She probably has no cuss technique. Mihawk taught Zoro Haki because you can't slice light about Haki. Your abilities don't equally palatable. Yeah. Reverse cuss technique, but it gives better understanding. Yuji, I think you need a good understanding to even use reverse cuss technique. If that makes sense. But yeah, I can see what you mean when you first use reverse cuss technique. Like, you gain some enlightenment or something. Yuji is stronger than a lot of characters. Facts. Like, think about this. In terms of unusual abilities, like, Mai would rank way higher than Yuji. Like, if we have a ranking of unusual abilities, Yuji's at the bottom, Mai ranks way higher. Okay, so right? Is that true? We can all say that's true, right? Maybe Mai is like super high on unusual abilities. But Yuji would one-shot Mai. Like, it would be a no diff. So when you say Yuta is second in unusual abilities, this is a great example, Joseph. Thank you. When you say Yuta is second in abilities, that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. Like, I hope that makes sense, guys. Like, that's why this translation is so important, and why it was so fucked up when people were saying it was for strength when it wasn't. Yuta proceeds to laugh at his own life existence and then become, that's just depressing. Man, okay, listen, your boy, this is not a One Piece. It's not a One Piece, but good arguments, I guess. His abilities are easily top 5, but he isn't. Mahito is an example of that. Exactly. So you guys are bringing up great examples. Therefore, by like that, so there's a chance Gege could pull in Unohara on us about revealing Shoko's cuss technique? Yeah, maybe. Man, Unohara's... Wait. Unohara. Wait. Man, I was about to say some Bleach spoilers. I can't even lie. Thank God I stopped myself. From the Father's New Blood of War. Because I was going to say them, and I was like, wait. That's why I was repeating. I was like, wait, isn't... Wait, what are people anime onlys? I won't say anything. Has Megumi landed a Black Flash? It's pretty... I was talking about that, actually. I think it was the last stream. How, like, of all the trio, Megumi's the only one who hasn't done a Black Flash yet. And it's coming soon. It has to come soon. Yuta can copy Yuki's abilities, but he has a 5 time limit. And he can't copy domains. And if you... Well, actually, that's not true. I was going to say Shikigami thing, but Yuta did copy her dude off Shikigami, so there's that. I won't agree to way too much to accept Yuta being stronger than him. I'm not saying she is, I'm just saying it's a possibility, you know? Gay could confirm it tomorrow and say it's a mistranslation. Right, fair enough. Fair enough, Soma. Is in a ranking of I'm just so sleepy. I can't even lie. I can't even talk. In a ranking of unusual abilities, even Uro would be high up. So would Hakari. Yeah, exactly. Zoro gets lost in JJK, then solos the verse. Gojo stomps Zoro. It is what it is. Gojo stomps Zoro. Kinda crazy. I don't think anyone's debating that. Are we talking about One Piece? Mistito, Shanks, or Mihawk versus Kaido? I think Shanks beats Kaido, but Mihawk doesn't. We're not talking about One Piece though. Technically, if Yuta and Hakari were to... By the way, okay, very 30-second side note on One Piece. For how many years? It's been like 7-8 years? I think even more than that, actually. I think like 10 years even. Like, since I was very young. I was one of the only people, I always got flamed for this online, that said Mihawk is... I always said he's like Admiral level at least, but people always said, oh, Mihawk's 3rd Yonko Commander level, Mihawk's 2nd Yonko... For years, bro. For years. I would get cooked online for this. And what ends up happening? Mihawk is Yonko level. I'm just saying, man, I called it years ahead of time. Alright? Everyone's hopping on the bandwagon now. Man, it is what it is. Alright. Let me continue with JJK, alright? Technically, if Yuta and Hakari were to fight and Hakari goes for domain, blah, blah, I mean, we don't know how Hakari's domain reacts with... Domain clashes are so weird. It's so weird. So Yuta can copy Mahoroga? I guess so. Like, that's crazy to think. It's really crazy to think. Like, if Yuta activates that, even for 5 minutes, he's unkillable in those 5 minutes. That's kind of crazy. Megumi pops a Black Flash. Yes, that'd be great. I agree, Space is edible, and he activates his perfect domain. I think the theory that Megumi's domain is going to be like Sukuna's, because both of them don't make barriers, is really good, honestly. What do you think Yuta's domain is going to be? Yeah, I made a video on this, one of my first ever JJK videos. But it could be a lot of things, like summon multiple Rikas, like you just said, use multiple abilities. Maybe he can just copy everything. Maybe he can make a copy of his opponent. Maybe he can make a copy of himself. Maybe he can make a copy of Isis. It could be, I think there's like 20 different ideas. It can be so many things, but it's good that there's a lot of possibilities. What's your top 5 excluding Gojo and Sukuna? Drake. Okay, obviously not. I don't remember. If you wanted, just check out my video. I ranked all the JJK characters, and you can just skip to the end of that video. There we go. Yuta didn't copy Giraffe's Shikigami. He copied the technique to create trajections and imbue it into Shikigami. Oh, that makes more sense actually. Yeah. Okay, no, that makes way more sense. Soma. Gojo is a. Okay. Hey, chill, Nick. Okay. Wait, is Gojo? I guess so. He's from the Gojo cloud. Okay. Alright. Yuta's domain versus Hakari's domain. I have Hakari winning simply because of how refined it is. But what defines how refined it is? I remember Blaziken was talking about this. I agree with him, man. What the fuck defines like how refined the domain is? Like what defines that? Like what makes a domain more refined? Is it just more curse energy? Maybe. I don't know. Like we just don't know. Like there's nothing to say. There's nothing to confirm. The only thing that's confirmed is that Dagon's domain was outpowering Megumi's. Was that because of refinement or because of cursed energy? Who knows? There's just no confirmation. Miyoko's probably above Admiral. IDK maybe Tsukine. Bro, for years, bro. Yeah, you should have been on like online like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. People, the most common thing was like Mihawk's third Yongo commander, maybe second. So many people had characters like Katakuri or whatever destroying Mihawk. You have no idea how common that was. I was out there like getting cooked for saying he's Admiral level. Lo and behold, my boy he is Admiral level. He's Yonko level. That's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, the Mihawk like bandwagoners come out of nowhere. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Just realize if Yuta didn't create Rika, his technique, it'd be stronger. Because all of the cursed energy that Rika has technically is Yuta's own. So imagine all of the cursed energy Rika has. Like Yuta would have that in base, and then he would have no time limit on his mimicry. Maybe he would lose the advantage of it being a 2v1, but he no longer has a 5-minute time limit, and he can use mimicry all the time, and he has way more cursed energy in base. If Yuta didn't make Rika, he would actually be Gojo level. I'm not even kidding. Like genuinely so. Like if anything, Rika nerfed him badly. Everyone galaxy until Pokemon Gym pulls up. That's special grade right there. Megumi's domain versus Higuruma's domain. I don't know. That's the thing, man. I just don't know how these domains would interact. Question is, where did Yuta get a Shikigami form? You can just make Shikigami just move. Like I think even Gojo said Yuji, if he wanted to, he could make like Shikigami or barriers. Shikigami and barriers are two things any sorcerer can do. It doesn't need a curse technique. I wonder why Yuji hasn't done that. Like, why doesn't he just try to create some sort of Shikigami to help him fight? I don't know. I don't even know how the process works, though. Because, by the way, Principal Yagamakes aren't Shikigami, by the way. Kenjaku and Zoro. Okay, chill. No, that's not Kenjaku and Zoro. That's Geto and Zoro. Shaking hands. Man, I can't believe... How long have we been up? It's not even been an hour. I guess maybe because I'm sleepy, but I'm already this, man, my throat is destroyed for talking all this much. I'm just tired. I can't believe I used to do this for like 5 hours or some shit, like 3 hours and be fine. I can tell I've gotten rusty. My streaming abilities have declined quite a lot, haven't they? Apparently non-lethal domains are more refined. Okay, but is that true? Lies, do you have a source for that? Was that said? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, do you have a source to back it up? Maybe it was said in like a data book or a volume extra that you can show me, or you just is that your theory? If it is, like, let me know. I would love any sort of information from canon, like, information, if you have any. Like, something. I just need to know, man. These domains are so confusing. Alright, let me do one thing, actually. Let me go into my phone. I want to try and make this Q&A new feature on my phone, because on my laptop it crashed. Hey, 33 people here. That's cool. Okay. We do this. How do we do this? It's not letting me. Okay, fair enough. You can make clips. There's that. Huh, I wonder if anyone's ever clipped anything in these streams. I've said some wild stuff, man. I've said some wild stuff, you know. Alright, let's see what people are saying. The 5-minute time limit might be binding, Val, though. I agree and disagree. That's a long debate to be had, because he didn't have that time limit before he had set Rika's soul free. It's really interesting to think, because I think that someone actually timed it. No, it was said in the story, when he first manifests Rika fully, she's out for 7 whole minutes. So when she had a full soul. So maybe like losing the soul nerfed Rika. So I don't know, man. There's so many debates to be had. Who knows? Let me see the most recent messages. Alright. Basic Shikigami and barrier technique. So Yuji's Shikigami would be weaker than Junpei's. I guess, but it's still useful to make. It's useful to have. And hey, he can make them stronger though. But Yuji has a lot of cursed energy though. I think Junpei's Shikigami was a cursed technique though. Both. I think it's 2 things. Rika's a portable storage. Okay, that's fair. The reason Yuta has everything in sorcery is because Jujutsu sends highest students. Fair enough. I don't need a home loan. Could you live inside Rika? I guess so. Last time catching the stream. Hey, Jarrett Rabon. Alright, good to see you, man. Good. Hope you enjoy in the stream. Yuta always wins in hide and seek by using Rika. Fair enough. Along with all the other domains we have seen. Hand sign. Which is your favorite? The hand's eye is such a good question. I've never gotten that question before. That's pretty good. Which hand sign is my favorite? That's good. Gojo is iconic as fuck with the infinity symbol in his hand. That is too iconic. Yuta's is cool. I love all of them. I mean, even like Uro's, she makes like the X. She's like the X Force. I don't. Let me ask you guys that. That's a tough question. Spryzen, like, what is your exactly his question, but to everyone else? What is the favorite hand sign you've seen for a domain? I feel like Yuta made a binding vow. Thing is, he made Rika first. If he hadn't made Rika, he wouldn't need to use a binding vow. Zoro, okay, so bro has a whole 15. Yeah, he's a whole setup in there. Hey, Blaziken. Hey, see your fuck, man. What's good? Gotta be Gojo. Mahito top 2, Sukuna and Gojo. What was Mahito's? I can't even remember. What was Sukuna's? Wait, let me Google these. Mahito domain hand sign. What was that? Images. Yeah, Mahito's is weird as fuck. He makes the things in his mouth. Yeah, Sukuna's goes hard. Sukuna's is cold. I can't lie. That's cold. Yuta's is cool. Yuta's is so simple, but I like it. I think Gojo's is just iconic, man. It's just too iconic. Let me see what people are saying. I think losing the soul nerfed Rika, yeah, I think so as well. I think Rika's stronger now. It didn't make her weaker. It just made it, it just made the time limit. I think in that sense, yes. The time limit nerfed her. She's not weaker, but yes, the time limit is a massive nerf. Sukuna makes a shrine, yeah, his hands is cool. So not the domain, just the hand sign. I like Sukuna's. Gojo's hand sign is him twisting his fingers. Yeah, but it's like the infinity theme. You know, it's cool. I don't know. It's exactly. See, Blaziken knows. Twisting fingers is peak. Megumi Yuta has the best hand sign. Yuta's kind of cool. Your boys Spin, Hakari's peak. Did I miss your boys? Let me scroll up. Sukuna and Gojo. Yeah, I missed that. Sukuna and Gojo. Yeah, Sukuna's odd. Hakari hand sign's epic as fuck. Yeah, Hakari's just dope, man. Hakari's just so dope. I remember when he activated it. That was so cool. I was shitting my pants. I was like, this man has domain? Alright, say less. Change my mind, Hakari's #1? Yeah. For me, it's gotta be like, Udo's is cool as fuck. Like the X, she makes the X, man. That's so fucking solid. I think Mahito's is the most unique out of the bunch. Definitely not my favorite, but easily the most unique. But for me, Sukuna, Gojo's is classic. I like Yuta's. It's so simple. I like it though. You know, Megumi's is okay, I guess. Where he just like has his hands in that way. Mei Mei's hands sign. Alright, shut up. Okay. Relax, man. The only way Hakari beats Yuta in hand-to-hand sign contest. Whoa, chill. Hakari beats Yuta, that's facts. The databook confirms it. Bro. Come on. What we've seen from Hakari, it makes sense on why he wins. It makes sense. What would Meruem's domain be? Gang equals Yuta, Meruem equals Sukuna? I'm not sure. Probably have something to do with the game of... What is that game called? Kogi? Or was that the girl's name? Whatever the chess they're playing, whatever type of chess that is, it's probably that. It would be his domain. That would be solid. Imagine a domain like that. It's like a chess domain or something. That panel versus Charles, yeah, that was fucking crazy. I was getting jumped. I'd want Mahito's hand. Okay, good one. Yeah, it's true. Man, they didn't give a fuck about like Mahito. Fuck honor. Fuck the rules, man. They just jumped him. They actually just started jumping him. And then man had to pull out the domain, like, if we're in his mouth. Man. Man. They actually jumped him, man. I'll never get over that. I'll end the poll. Okay, as well. I forgot that poll was even up. 43 votes. What the fuck? So many people voted. I guess it was up that long. They jumped my guy. Why did they jump him? Maybe I'm tired. And I'm just finding everything funny. I'm that tired, but they jumped him, man. Okay, I'm sorry. Miwa domain. That's a good one, actually. That's solid. That'd be like Hinata pre-time skip domain. Where is the source? Every time it's brought by ask for. In the daybook. It said that. I looked in the daybook. I think like in Blaziken's stream. I don't. Maybe it was you who asked. Someone asked. I tried to find it in Blaziken. Bro, that daybook is massive. It is gargantuan. So it was said in the story as well, but that could have been taken like, oh, maybe Yuta's being generous because it's being said by Yuta. But it was said in the daybook, which is from the author. Good luck finding that statement, man. In that massive daybook, it's like hundreds of pages. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. I know it was said that though. Mei with the 6 eyes and construction overpowered. Yeah, I think Blaziken talked about that in his video. Blaziken made a really good video. It was about the 6 eyes. I don't remember what it was called exactly. Let me just go on his channel actually, so I can just get the exact name. He made a video where he talked about like what if characters had the 6 eyes, and he talked about if Mai had it. I think that's what he was trying to say. Mai was her name. Let me find the exact name of that video. Have I scrolled too far? I scrolled too far. Let me go back up. Man, what was it called? I can... Wait, what's it called? Is Gojo the strongest 6 eyes user? Yeah, it is. I know it's not. Okay, I don't remember the exact name of the video, but Blaziken made a video where he talked about that worth. If you want to check it out on his channel. It was pretty recent. It must have been like within the month, I think. Or within like, yeah, a month and a half at least, I think. What if Gojo had the 6 eyes limitless? And mimicry, he'd be unstoppable already. Like he's too strong already. Any more would just be overkill, wouldn't it? What's the strongest sorcerer curse spirit that you can think of? Yuji could beat? Anything... I don't know. I guess like... it's a tough question. That's a tough question. I guess maybe Kuro Ushi? Yeah, Kuro Ushi beats Yuji, to be honest. What am I saying? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe Smallbox beats Yuji. I don't know. Maybe the Grasshopper, I guess. So, what can I say? If nobody got Curse Technique Reversal, wouldn't she be able to restore the soul instead of damaging it? I guess so, if she gets that. But what can Hakari do to kill Yuta? He'd box him up. The thing is, Yuta is stronger in the 5 minutes, but when the 5 minutes are up, he's vulnerable. He's very vulnerable. He doesn't have Rika anymore. And Jackpot Hakari will just beat the fuck out of him. I don't know what to say. I mean, think about it. Yuta, after the 5 minutes, runs out of his cursed energy supply, doesn't have Rika, doesn't have his copy curse technique, and doesn't have access to his curse tools. Jackpot Hakari is beating the shit out of him. Like, he's stomping him. He's getting stomped. Look through the daybook, mentioned not in control F Hakari. Pretty sure it was mentioned. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that statement is mentioned in the daybook. I remember seeing that panel where, like, it even shows, or was it like a Q&A or something? I remember it's been said by the author. Like, I'm not just saying that, I remember seeing it. That's the thing. And there was even, maybe it was like in a volume extra or something. Anyway, come on, guys, there's 30 of us here. Surely someone remembers where this is from. Surely someone remembers. Maybe it was like a volume extra, or maybe not even a volume extra. I don't know, like an interview or something. I know for a fact that the author said that because I remember seeing a panel. This was, by the way, if you want an exact time frame of when this was said, this was before we had met Hakari in the story, though. So it was around that. Can post Shibuya Yuji beat Mahito on his own? No. Mahito is too strong. If we take out Sukuna, Mahito beats him in seconds, actually. If he doesn't have the Sukuna plot armor, like Plotji has, you know. What? Maki, what? What are you saying, Lloyd? Bro, you're moving like Lloyd from Bleach, bro. What are you trying to do? What is this? Man, do I need to call Kenpachi to pack you? What's going on? What? Maki does not pack up Hakari. Yuta beats Hakari 7 out of 10. Or other way around. Hakari beats Yuta 7 out of 10. I would like to see Black Flash arc. Probably not enough time. Manga doesn't have too much left. Hakari Bear. Blaziken knows. Do you think Sukuna could beat Kenjaku in Gojo's body? I think yes, of course. Like, because then he would have Gojo's body alongside all this knowledge, and then alongside his own curse technique. That's crazy. Hey, Kaiyo, finally got my college stuff together. Hey, glued to here, Plexi. How's the manga going, by the way? I remember, like, many streams ago you talking about that. Like, you're making a comic or a manga. How's that going, too? Good, the college stuff is going well. Maki and Toji scale below Teen Gojo? Exactly. Bro, Joe's smooth knows. Bro, actually, accurate as fucking your power scaling. You should make a comeback, man. You should make a comeback on your YouTube. How does Yuji become a special grade? He gets Sukuna's curse technique or Sukuna's flames, as what I think, or something. I don't fucking know. Somehow he has to, I guess. Or he's not going to be relevant in the final arc. The big thing you're saying is the same comment Yuta said. Yeah, it was said in two ways. So Yuta said that. He said it in the story, and then it was said again by the author. I can't remember where this statement came from. But it came from the author. I remember this. So it came from both places. Because if it was just Yuta, you could say he's being generous or modest. Not generous, modest. But the author said it. That's the thing as well. He said, because the author says the same statement. Like, he just says it again. I can't remember why he said this. Am I going crazy? I don't remember. I'd argue her sword could one-shot Hakari. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, Space, Hakari is stronger than her, but she would win because she counters him. I hope that makes sense. Just because you beat someone, because you can counter them, does not mean you're stronger than them, if that makes any sort of sense. So, like, Hakari is stronger than Maki, obviously, and especially in his jackpot, but Maki's sword that affects the soul, in theory, I agree with this, should, not confirmed, but should be able to kill him while he's immortal, because it damages the soul. That doesn't mean she's stronger than him, she just has a weapon that counters him. Two different things. If Hakari doesn't start with jackpot, Maki smokes him. That's true, actually. Yeah, depends. I guess kind of true. If he starts in Jackpot like he did with Kashimo, then get GG. Yuta domain expansion. I made a video on that. That could be a lot of things. Gege gonna retcon Team Gojo and Tojo scaling? He wouldn't do that. That'd be poor writing. Gege said or implied 3 times outside the manga. Exactly. See, Joe Smooth knows. Let's see. I'd put on hold. Fair enough. Uni's more important, man. I mean, hey, I'm slack. If I wasn't in university right now, I'd be uploading like literally every other day. I'd be uploading every 2 days. So a new video every 2 days. Imagine, guys. That's prime in the summer. Remember, 2 videos a day from KaiyoBreeze. If Uni wasn't around, that's what would be going on right now. In December, though, I can promise this. In December, I'm gonna be way more active because it's breaking all that. I'm gonna be studying a lot, but I'll have more time. Also wanted to practice my art more. Fair enough. Send me Instagram. If you're okay with it being public, yes, you should send it over. Yuta's just being modest, claims he can kill Kenjaku on his own. That's 2 different statements. No, he's being modest when he said that, because he's talking about his friend. And the thing is, the Kenjaku thing is more... What's the word? The Kenjaku thing is more honest, because he's saying that in his thoughts. So he doesn't have to be like soft or be nice, because Yuta's a nice guy. When he's talking about Hakari, I don't agree with this. By the way, I don't agree with this. But... the argument was being made that because he was speaking out loud, like Yuta was just being nice to his senpai, he was saying like he's stronger than me, or again, that's what people were saying. And again, Hakari is his friend, his like senior, so he's just being modest and nice. With Kenjaku, not only is he thinking in his head, so it's the truth, like he's not being nice or sugarcoating his words, but he's also like he actually wants to kill this guy. Like Kenjaku isn't about if he can, he's like I will, Could Jackpot Hakari technically rake the sword? I think he would catch him off guard. Like now we're throwing a lot of schematics like what if this and what if that, because like what if like does he know what the sword does? If he doesn't, he's gonna die because he's gonna think a regular sword can't kill him. I'm on chapter 220 of One Piece. Hey, good luck catching up, man. It's quite a journey. It's quite a journey. Can't lie. It's a great journey though. Great journey. 220. Where would that be? They already passed the Grand Line, right? Yeah, Grand Line is chapter 100 actually. Like, what am I even saying? Enies Lobby? No, it's before that. Skypiea? Wait, One Piece chapter. I'm so curious. Chapter 220. What's going on there? It's before Skypiea. What is going on there? Man, why am I searching this up? Explore the ship. What is this about? Wait. I'm sorry. I'm actually sorry. Okay. I forgot I was streaming for a moment, and I was actually just looking up this chapter. I'm sorry. Wow. What was that? Let me open up my chat. Just kind of forgot for a good like I don't know how long, like 10 seconds or something. I'm streaming. Let's see what they're saying. If Nanami could defend against idol transfiguration. That's a good point, your boy. That's a very good point. I think the issue is that the sword is direct because it's inside your body, isn't it? Maybe that's why. Uni really nothing a boy, unfortunately, man. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You two want to be nice and lie when they're talking about saving Gojo? Try disagree though. I think in moments like that, like when they're pretty close, especially in terms of how strong they are, I think, like, because again, it's his friend, it's someone who's a senior. I can see him just being modest about it. I can see that happening. But I don't think he was. I do think he was not being modest. But I'm just saying, like, that you could have said that had that not also been said by the author. Yuta was talking about Geto, not Kenjaku. No, he's talking about Kenjaku. He says, kill your best friend again, as in body, so he's referring to the body of Geto. but he says word for word Kenjaku. He says what, like, I don't know what you mean, your boy. He said Kenjaku. So, isn't that Alabasta? Is it? I was looking for it. Is that around Alabasta? One Piece of the most beautiful journeys? Yes, man. Oh, it's peak. It's great. Second year Hakari ain't being Geto. I don't know. We don't know how strong second year Hakari is. He's in his 4th year, isn't he? Like in his final year, 4th. I think he's like 3rd or 4th. I can't remember, to be exactly sure. Matchups matter though. Doesn't make sense. Exactly. See, Blaziken's Fang. Just because you're stronger than someone doesn't mean that you can always beat them. Too many examples. There's so many examples to bring up, like Kuroishi and Udo. I still think Udo would win that, but it's a horrible matchup. There's too many. There's too many examples. I guess like the Maki one is a big one as well with Hakari. Second year Yuta got triple power to be Geto, but technically held back. Yeah, but that was a much weaker version of Yuta. I think he's still in his wait. No, that was Yuta in his first year, wasn't it? I think. Because it was 1 year ago, yeah. Alright, an hour and 15. An hour and 15 and the fatigue has kicked in. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to try this Q&A thing once again. This Q&A feature. Start Q&A. Okay. JJK. No, wait. Ask JJK questions. Or personal. Okay. Start Q&A. Please do not crash. It's actually gonna start it. Oh, it worked. It actually worked. Okay, guys. I tried this in the beginning, but it didn't work. Here we go. Ask your questions. Ask away. That's pretty interesting. I guess the chat is what the chat was doing anyway, so I guess. JJK Zero Yuta, this is interesting. I want to see how useful or useless this feature is, so it's up there. You can click the Q&A thing and ask something. JJK Zero Yuta was able to ignore and blow through 99% of Geto's curses. For sure. Is the Kamo clan descended from the... I don't know for sure if they are. Probably not. Hey, Blaziken. Never mind, it's a useless feature. Someone asked a question. No. Sidorian asked, what's your major? So yeah, can you guys see? I guess you guys can't see the questions I asked. Like, only I can see them. Can I not, like, put them up on the screen or something? Select question. Okay, let me see what's going on. I've selected a question. Oh wow, I can show it on top. Wait, this is actually dope. This is dope as shit. What is my major? Computer science. That is my degree, my course. Okay. Select question. This is interesting. Next question. Okay. Favorite JJK character. Let me read the... Wait, this is confusing. Now there's two chats. There's the actual chat, and then there's the live Q&A one, which I can say. What? You told me that statement based off the second year Hakari. No, but it's said by the author as well. But, I mean, who's to say... You're making a lot of assumptions, your boy. It's like Chabbo of extra steps. Actually is. I guess the thing is I can highlight... That's the benefit, though. I can highlight the messages. That's interesting. You can see questions if you click on it. Yeah, because I'm highlighting them. I'm highlighting the question. Because like from what I can see, like 5 different questions on my second chat. But you guys can only see the one I've highlighted. So favorite JJK character, Higuruma for sure. Choso, Geto. Who else? Mei Mei, of course. Mei Mei. Shoko, of course. Udo. Gotta say those things. Alright. Next question. Okay. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll of a... I think Game... Or Food Fury is that what it's called? Food Fury made a thing on that. I think he actually answered that. I don't know. We don't have Tootsie Pops in the UK, so I don't know. I know it's an American lollipop, though. Next question, okay? Do you think Inumaki will come back in the story? think he'll show up as a cameo, but he won't have anything important to do. He's just not strong. It is what it is. But yeah, I think my boy will come back, but as like a tiny cameo, like, oh wow, it's Inumaki in the background. You know, he's here in the final arc with like when all the characters pull up. All right, next question. Your boy Plank asked, would Haki affect Gojo? I don't think it would go through his infinity. So no. I don't know about Conqueror's Haki, but Gojo has a strong will, so no. All right. Next question. I hope Space is edible asked, who do you like more? Yuta or Sukuna? Sukuna, please, of course. Okay, well, being honest, I like Yuta more. I gotta say, I am a Yuta hater, but I am a Yuta fan as well. I really like Yuta. As a character, I really like him. So as much as I love Sukuna, I prefer Yuta. Alright. Yuta made that statement based off second Hakari, blah, blah, blah. And if Hakari scales above JJK 0, then he can fight. Oh, facts. Joe Smooth, man. You need to come back into the YouTube game, man. You actually are like an insanely good power scaler. Like, seriously, man. Yeah, you need to come back. Yuta versus 15 Fingers Sukuna. I heard people say Yuta can win. Actually, funny enough, me and Blaziken, I think the video has aged well. Let me find that video for you. Me and Blaziken like made a whole video on that Blaziken anime. Let me find it and link it in chat. Yeah, I think it has stood the test of time. I think Sukuna wins. I think Yuta might be on his level, but because of the time limit, TLDR, that's why Sukuna wins. Man, my thing is too laggy. My laptop when I'm streaming, because I have like a trillion applications open. Let me see what chat's saying while I do that. At best, you try and start to downplay Hakari under Yuta. Exactly, bro. Just move spin. Ricky already demanifested, bro. Simple Kaio. Kaio's a syndrome for you. Shut up. I am not. Let me find this video. Sukuna winning, yeah. I'm trying to find the thing we made. I think it aged well. I do think, because sometimes like some of the things we made, like for example, I think like the Ryu and Hakari like versus thing we made Blaziken on my channel, or like I don't think that aged well, unfortunately. Some of the things we made didn't, but some of the things did age really well. Oh damn it! I went into the this is a different video. Wait, where is this? Not that one. Yeah, like the Yuta versus Sukuna one. I think that did age really well. I'm just trying to find it. Ghetto. Oh, we did. Did I do that with Blaziken? I didn't even know I did that. It's been so long. 3 months ago. Gojo, Ghetto versus Hajime. Hey, damn. I forgot we did that. If Megumi fought Choso. Oh, these are some collabs I forgot about. Damn. This is cool to see. I'm actually gonna rewatch these later. That's cool. Then I said regardless of whether she was demanifesting. Exactly. Hey, can I post my... Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Go ahead, Plexi. By all means. By all means. And let me also go to the next artist. This is hard, man, to focus on 2 chats, because then there's the live Q&A one. Inumaki versus Current Kamo. Current Kamo beats him. He beats him up badly. Not badly, but like mid-diff. And then I guess it kind of goes into that. How do you think a curse speech domain function would work? I think his opponents... I think he'd be able to speak, but without using his voice. So his domain could speak for him. So basically the downside of him having like where it hurt his voice, I think that goes away. I think that downside is lost. It would be so broken. Again, it could be 1,000 things. It could be something else, but... Alright, wait. Let me... Damn it, my thing's lagging so badly. I got the video though. Copy. Alright, let me scroll here. Man, alright, let me pause this. Wait, I got 2 Blaziken videos playing. I need to pause them. I am on what is it called? Old collabs. Yeah, I want to watch them actually after. I forgot about them. It's been so long. Live chat. Man, I'm trying to navigate through 2 chats. This is more difficult than I thought. Let me see the main one. Nara Steven set up format. Yeah. Head of the Curve Gang. Yep. Yuta dies to Sukuna. Okay, not that quick, but that statement means Riko would have been sent flying regardless of whether she manifested or not. I think Riko was pretty beat up at that point. It's not showing up. Really? Okay, put your at in, but don't have the at. So like have a dash in front of the at. I don't think YouTube allows it. If that makes sense. Also, there we go. Check that out after if you want. Or now, actually. Basically, I think it aged pretty well. I can't even lie. It's Sukuna versus Yuta. So maybe some statements didn't, because again, I've not seen the video in 3 months. Maybe some statements like not incorrect, but the general idea, I think the general conclusions we came to are like have stood very well. I think. What's up? Hey, Rishab. Interesting profile picture. I did. It keeps not showing up. So put the, because you're gonna put the at, right? Put a dash in front of it, or don't include the at to the Instagram. Maybe that should work, because I know like even for me, when I tried to give people my like way back when, I tried to give people my own Discord and YouTube wouldn't even allow me, because YouTube's like just I don't know, absolute cunts about it. Let's see. Hey, Corey G, what's good, my man? I see Joe Smooth spin as well. What's good, Corey G? Wait, how you doing? Well, what is this profile picture? Let me see. Man, is that Crollo? Bro, Corey G, you're swapping like swapping profile pictures all the time, man. You gotta stick to one character. You gotta stick loyal to one character. Come on. What happened to the Yuta profile pictures? I know you're a Yuta stan. You think Yuta domain expansion can be one of the strongest domains in the show? Probably. What domain do you think is most badass? Smallpox state, I guess. I'd probably go just. Alright, let me go back to. Oh god, I forgot about the Q&A chat. Let me go back there. Alright, questions. Let's go there. Yeah. Okay. So I already answered the curse speech question. Alright, next question. Let's see. Are there any Jujutsu sorcerers? Oh, so Freefall asked, are there any Jujutsu sorcerers you think should have special good rank but currently don't? I don't think so. I don't. Like, I used to think Hakari, probably, I think he has the, like, in combat of a special raid while he's in his, what is it called? Jackpot. But in general, he doesn't, so there's too many requirements, restrictions, and the time limit for him to have that title. Your boy asked, who do you think would be the most suited for JJK? A character from another anime? Yeah, I think Hunter x Hunter would suit really well. I agree with that. So characters like Netero, Hisoka, Crollo, as we've just actually spoken about. Yeah. Next question by Jarrett, who's, again, first time here on the stream. What's up? What's your favorite Premier League team? Man United, man. Come on, born in Manchester. It is what it is. Lived there for 7 years, raised there for 7 years when I was a kid. It is. My name is on brand. Alright, let's see the chat. Another profile picture. Fair enough, Corey G. That's fair enough. But come on, where's the Yuta loyalty? Crollo to okay. Why hating on Yuta so much, man? Blaziken getting the Yuta allegation. Hey, the allegations have hit Blaziken. Oh yeah, because I just saw he said, yeah, Crollo Yuta, he knows. Oof, man. He's kind of he's not wrong though. He's not wrong. Blaziken's not wrong. Crollo is better than you. It is what it is, guys. Crollo's just that guy. He's that guy, man. He's that guy. Yuta does hold back. He doesn't. I actually disagree with that. Joe Smooth. I think Ryu never holds back. His second one blocked Rika. I disagree with that. I think Yuta just heals fast as fuck. Like, these are, like, how do I say this? These punches or attacks from Ryu would, like, literally end the fight instantly, or be, like, vital blows that Yuta is just healing. So, I rate Yuta. Hey, Hey, my best old student, my man, Corey G. Hey, Corey G, my man. Nice to hear that. New Hunter x Hunter chapter was fire. I haven't read it. I have not read it. I'm the one that came out today, right? I have not read it yet, but good to see you as fire though. The last chapter is pretty interesting. How like the bodyguards related to just, how they're friends with Sneidick. How do you say his name? Thanks for the $2, my man. Much appreciated, Corey G. Absolute chat. Yeah, I will get to that chapter today though. I forgot it. Probably tomorrow. I'm so tired. Oh, it's gonna be one hell of a read. Alright, let me scroll up a bit. I'm a City fan. Hey, fuck. It is what it is. That's unfortunate. Okay, now it's not letting me type anything in chat. I can see you speak though, Plexi. See you? You're typing now. Wait, send it to me on. Do you have my Twitter or Discord? I know you have one of like even my Twitter or Discord. Send it to me on one of the two. Catch up, your boy. Togashi's cooking. Hey, yeah, you gotta catch up, man. TV show is godly. Waiting for that. Read it. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, thanks again, Corey. My man. Question: wouldn't it make sense that Yuki is stronger than Yuta? It would make sense. It would make sense. Because again, I won't. Because I spent like 15 minutes talking about this with you guys in chat. I'm not gonna spend another 15, but because again, the whole strength statement of Yuta being incorrect. Actually, Blaziken, Joe Smooth and Space is Edible actually both brought up good examples for like characters being stronger than Yuta. Because remember how like the translation thing, how it was debunked, how the statement for Yuta is really just talking about unusual abilities and not about power or strength. Like that was debunked, right? Because Blaziken sent me that. A good example, Blaziken actually, that like Joe Smooth brought up was like the way to think about it. When ranking unusual abilities, like Mai would be ahead of Yuji, but Yuji would beat up Mai, if that makes sense. Like unusual abilities, it's wait. I just see my best of Furendo. Hey, another donation. I just saw that. Go to Instagram and I'll tell you. Hey, my man Plexi. Thank you. There's no need to donate. I think you have my Twitter or Instagram. I mean Discord already. But alright, go ahead. I am there. I am on Instagram. What is the name? Tell me. While we do that, let me switch to another question because now I can only see one part of the chat because I switched the chats. Let me switch to the Q&A. Do you think any main characters will die in the end of JJK? You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably wrong. I think all three of the main characters are going to survive. Including, actually, so the trio is going to survive, and I think Maki's going to survive as well. I think Yuta will die, actually. That's my most recent video, actually, funny enough. Because he counts as a main character. Alright, let me switch back to the actual chat, so I can see what people are saying. And scroll up. So, Plex Shido, okay. Plex Shido. Hey, I see you. Some great art. I do see a lot of practice you've put up. Nice. Solid. And you've been improving a lot as well. I can see that, especially like the most recent stuff, like with your hand drawings and such. My man, solid. Well, I hope it keeps going like better and better as well. Because I remember you said you wanted to make again the comic book, the manga. So, hey, here's to that, man. Here's to that. Okay, let me see what the previous chat messages are saying. Let me try and like speed catch up. After I catch up to Web Bleached Animes, Undead Unluck is next on the list. I was reading Undead Unluck when it came out weekly, so from week 1 until I think I was reading into like chapter 20 for like the first 20 weeks. I just dropped it, man. It wasn't bad. I just lost interest. I don't remember why, to be honest. It wasn't bad though. Alright, cool. Let me scroll down to here. Okay. A single blow is too much for Rika. Joe Smith spin as always. Wouldn't Ryu win a battle domain against Yuta? Okay, again, man. How you win clashes in domain tug of wars is so... It's not clear, man. Is it more cursed energy? What makes something more refined? Is it output? Is it reinforcement? We don't know, you know? Let me scroll down a bit more. Oh, so it's like bungee gun being strong because it was weird. Yeah, okay, thank God. Yeah, I forgot about that thing. Let me go back to that. So let me catch up with all the comments and I'll go back to that. Thank you. No. Hey, thank you for the, $2. And I say that bucks like an American. And, it's actually good work, And over time, you're just going to keep improving. And hey, when you put that manga out, man, I'd love to see it. That comic or manga, I'd love to see it. You can also print this saying is fully manifested. Current Yuji versus Choso? Choso is more versatile. Yuji, it was only even close to begin with because Yuji had assistance with Mekamaru. So Choso claps right now. He's going way stronger. I had Unluck is going crazy. Really? Wait, really? I thought it was kind of, I hate to use the word, but mid. I was kind of, that's what I was thinking when I read it, so. $2 for the cowboy hat, yeah. The other one, the other one flat out says he hit a limit. That's that as well, yeah, she was at a limit, that was the thing, as well. It's a combination of two things. Do you think Yuta can beat Kenjaku? No. Most recent video, it is what it is, man. Kenjaku is just that guy. He claps. He stomps. Reach limit because of the punch. I think more refined just means how much mastery you have. Maybe. The M word. I wonder how that turned out for you guys, because I went up to my mic and I just said mid like that. I'll have to check back on that later. Or if someone could clip it. Could someone clip it? Yeah, $2. Yeah. Alright, let's see the Q&A. See if anyone had any other questions. I have to switch over the chats. Questions. It's funny because the normal chat is already a Q&A. You game at all? If so, what? Yeah, actually, I game, yes, of course. Recently, God of War, of course, Ragnarok, banger game. So I have 50 hours in it already. No. Wait, what was that for? Congratulations, brother. Someone subscribed. Let me check who. Why did it say no activity? This is filter. Damn it! It's not showing me. I'm guessing someone subscribed. I think, if I remember correctly, that's what that notification's for. Because you guys probably just saw the screen. Well, whoever it is, welcome. It's for some reason it's not showing me my OBS. My OBS is being a wanker. Sorry, let me get back to the question. So, games, yeah, God of War Ragnarok. So I already finished the game. I'm just going through side quests. I have 50 hours in the game already. And I finished Muspelheim, the Crucible stuff. Great game. Is it better than Elden Ring? Maybe. But yeah, I think it's getting so much unnecessary hate. Because, people just love to hate. People just like, man, I actually really want to talk about that. Why is it... Okay, let me catch up with chat a bit. Then I'll get into this rant about people being bitches online. Hey, what is going on with this Yuta? Joe's Smooth and your boy are going in. What is going on? And Somer as well. Yeah, man, you guys are going in. I can't even lie. Boy, it is what it is. Yeah, God of Ragnarok is sweet. I agree. And Space Edible is getting in on it as well. Man, people are getting jumped, man. Joe Smooth's getting jumped. What's going on? What's going on? Got my Genshin account hacked. Oh, let's get it back. Finally, the other person to go on 6 of the characters. Hey, so that's the good type of hack. That's the good type of way to get hacked. Glad you got it back. Always gonna have that two-factor. What is it called? Authentic verification? Two-factor verification. Always gonna have that on, man. But yeah, glad you got it back. It felt like an OG God of War game. The first God of War hour was insanity. It felt so different. Yeah, man. With fucking Thor just pulls up. You're fighting Frey in the beginning. Thor pulls up, and then fucking Odin in the beginning of the game. Odin rocks up to your crib, man, and you fucking split the world tree. Man, that fight of Thor was... Man, that was crazy. I can't even lie. And not as good as the first game. Right? The first, well, I guess I say first, like it's not the 7th game. The 2018 game was legendary, but it's not as good as that. Fair enough. But it is still a legendary game, the second one. I guess like 5th one or 9th one. I don't know how you want to clarify this. Ragnarok, I'll say Ragnarok. MiHoYo doesn't have two. It does. miHoYo does have two. It didn't for the first year, but like they added two-factor authentication 2 years, like a year ago. Sorry, they already added that. So you should actually go ahead and do that, Plexi. If you don't know, search on YouTube for like a tutorial on how to do it. They added that a year ago. Odin, Kratos, Zeus, Ultiversal. Yeah, they're like multiversal or some shit, aren't they? It's so crazy. Soon all you gotta be singing Choso Yuta. Hey, chill. Hey, I'm a Choso fanboy, but that's even for me. That's crazy, man. Can I come in? Facts, man. Love and Fun. I enjoyed Love and Thunder. It was pretty mediocre though. It wasn't that good, bro. Ragnarok was next level. Thor disappointed me. Can't believe he got dogged. Thor was goated, bro. Thor was a menace. But yeah, he got done dirty. I'm not gonna say spoiler. Okay, I'm not gonna say spoiler. Let's not say spoilers for the end of the game. The beginning is fine. I mean, the game has been out for like a week, isn't it? I think even more than a week. Spoilers should be fine, but I'll chill with this. I won't say for the ending and that shit, in case people are playing through it right now. I won't say any spoilers for the ending, but I think Thor, like, throughout was fucking fantastic. I loved it, especially his, like, the ending stuff, I liked it, Even Kratos had that moment. Before, okay, I won't say anymore. Who would win an all-out hand-to-hand, Yuta or I think you meant Gojo, right? With cast energy, Gojo. I can't wait until God of War dies down and people start to realize Ryan was based on a Disney movie. Bro, alright, this is the type of shit I hate the most. Kyoka Sugetsu. This type of dumbass stupidity. Like absolute stupidity right here. Like this is the type of shit I hate the most. People nowadays, it's been a couple, like two, most, I think really after COVID, it's been like this. I guess people just have so much hate in their hearts. People love to shit on everything good. If something isn't 10 out of 10 perfection, like, okay, God of War, the gameplay is insanely good. The side quest god tier, the story god tier, the animation god tier, like the combat system is all god tier and has an insanely hard difficulty. Like the leveling system is all god tier, but just because it has like tiny issues, which is like, okay, sometimes the game can be annoying, helping you, saying like what is it? Some characters say, oh, do this for the puzzle. Just because of that tiny thing, people are just like going crazy, man. It's like, oh, it's a horrible game. Like, bro, it's the same shit. Like, bro, the amount of hate, like, what is it? People hating for no reason. Bro, people love to hate. Insane take, it is. Because the God of War told Tyr doesn't want war. Kyoka, have you played the previous God of War games? Do you know anything about Kratos? This is what I hate. This is especially what I hate the most, bro. The amount of, like, because obviously I finished the game like within 2 days, the main story at least. So then I was actually checking out other streamers playing it. The amount, because like say when Kratos said no to Odin, see for the offer in the beginning of the game, the amount of people I've seen online, or like especially streamers who are like, why did he say no? Why is Kratos like this? They haven't played the old games, bro. They don't know what he's like. Man, his clownery is insane. It's insane. The old Kratos would have welcomed Ragnarok. Yes, he's not the old Kratos, you fucking idiots. It's called character development. Are you actually... He has something to protect... Oh my god. You just can't make people happy nowadays, man. The old Kratos. Bro, shut your ass... Oh my god. This is what I mean. You can have a game that's like 10 out of 10 in every aspect, but people will still find a way to hate. The things I was going to mention, for example, what's his name? Saitama versus Garo. I'm going to be honest, one of the greatest fights in all, I want to say like manga period. That is like one of the greatest fights. The amount, I know it's gotten a lot of love, the amount of hate that's gone, just because of the time travel shit, which is, I thought was amazing. It's like insane. People calling it the worst fight ever. People saying it's like garbage. There we go. Like people like that's just one example of like so many things. It's another example like Jujutsu Kaisen, because it's not like, I don't know. I didn't even know it gets so much random hate, like that's not even justified. Like let's say One Piece with Wano. Yes, there are some things that there are things that can be critiqued. I agree. There are things. It's not perfect. It's not 10 out of 10, but people are like, Wano is getting like hate. The whole arc got so much an insane amount of hate when it was actually like, I would say Wano's like close to great. It's at the very least very good. People were saying it was like trash tier, everything is wrong. But no, it wasn't. This is the issue I have with like the current generation, man. I can leave this guy, man. This guy's an absolute dumbass. Like, bro, what do you mean? Like, what do you? Okay, Kyokatsu gets. What do you mean? So, are you saying you want games to not have good graphics, to not have good story? Is that what you're saying? I'm actually curious, bro. So you don't want good combat system. You don't want good gameplay. You don't want good, like, at least cinematics. Is that what you're saying? So your issue, like Kyoka, is that it looks too good. That this, like, the graphics are too good. That's what your issue is. So because, do you see how people hate? It's so good. People hate that it's so good. This is the type of shit I've come to. This is probably the issue I've had. It's really funny because this happened after COVID. I think it is like, after COVID, like people just became way more negative or cynical online or something. But it's been like more toxic most of the past year. But I can't recall anything, like not a single piece of media or fiction that hasn't gone shit on. Like seriously. Even Elden Ring, man. Elden Ring was like perfect. And the amount of, like, it gets a lot of love, but the amount of, like, hate it also gets, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Again, Kyoka, I'm referring to, like, if you see online, the amount, oh my god, the amount of people saying it's trash, or, like, it's a horrible game, or it's, like, AAA, they've ruined it, or exactly what you're saying. Like, it's just a cinematic game, or a Disney. It's just not true. It's so stupid, man. But, like, again, this is pretty much, like, 101 me over the moon. Yeah, man. This is what I mean, though. The thing is, because things aren't perfection, which, again, is nothing, which is, like, there's nothing right now that's perfection. It doesn't exist. People find, like, the slightest things to hate, and they magnify it to, like, times 100. So this is what happened, less so with Elden Ring, but it did happen. But I think less so, but it did happen. It's happening badly with God of War right now. The game is fine. Like, the game is absolutely fine. People just literally, like, because of the tiniest things, so because it's not 100% perfect, people hating. Is it a great game? Yes. Is it perfect? No. It's fine. But, like, man, it again, like, everything, like, with manga, man, like, I can't even remember the last manga. Like, say Chainsaw Man. Everyone's hating part 2 because they're saying it's slow, it's boring, they want to see more of Denji. People hang on, like, what is it called? Again, One Punch Man, they hate on probably the greatest fight ever. I'm trying to think, like, anything. I think Jujutsu Kaisen, bro, every fucking arc, people have an issue, and it's like perfect as well. Man, One Piece, people are hating, man. My Hero Academia, that rightfully gets hate though, but bro, Kyoka, you are such an unbelievable dumbass. From what I just saw, Kratos slaughtered the gods and now he doesn't want to do that anymore. It's called fucking character law, man. This is so stupid. What? Bro, are you actually mental? Do you hear what you're saying? Oh my god. But yeah, it's stupid as fuck, man. I'm still not gonna ban you or anything for having, like, these dumbass takes, but it is dumbass takes for sure. This is the Elite Story once. Have a test. Best of luck. Yeah, sorry for ranting, guys. It's more of like an overall thing. Like, the thing is, it's just like everything's getting hate nowadays, man. Like, nothing. The thing is, I don't know, guys. It's like, I just have this. Why does everything need to be, like, perfect? Why does everything need to get dragged for the tiniest things, guys? Can we not just, like, can things not just be, like, great but have flaws? I don't know. Apparently not, the internet, man. Apparently not. But yeah, Slight rant. Sorry about that. But I don't know. I've been thinking about that. I don't know. Silly game god. Yeah, it is what it is. Man, it is what it is. Do you know anything about Naruto light novel? I saw people saying cosmic. I have not read the light novels for Naruto, but I've heard they're pretty good. Whose quirk would Giraffe have? Todoroki's a box. Definitely Todoroki's. Shut the fuck up, Phoenix. Come on. It's not. Todoroki's way more versatile. Way more versatile. It's pretty cool. Can't even lie. But yeah, okay. Movie, like, it's just like, okay, why, man? Is this, you guys not like see this as well? Like, just with anything nowadays, like, it just gets a god tier amount of hate. It's bullshit, man. Well, yeah, man. Hey, you're trolling too hard. But yeah, why is that the case? Like, why can't things just be enjoyed nowadays? The thing is, these things aren't even bad. They're great things, but it's like you look at the tiniest flaw, you know. For the current gas prices, Todoroki any day. Kaiyo, who's your favorite troop member? I hate Nobunaga. I hate that guy. I don't like, what was the muscular guy who got cooked by Kurapika? I don't like him. Wait, what was the girl? I can't remember their names. I really like the guy with the phone. Shalnock was his name, I think. He was really cool. He's dead, so I guess he can't be my favorite right now. I really like, what was the girl of the suing, who sue stuff? Machi? Was her name Machi? I really like her. Now you're right. People just hate, yeah, man. People got pieces for everything. It's true, man. Like, it's such AIDS. Like, bro, there are so many great, every single great piece of media, bro, like manga and anime. It could be TVs and shows, games, books even, because I'm a fan of books, man. There are like great works. I have never seen them not get shown. Nothing. Like, it's just crazy. It's just so stupid. Like, just people just hating ass motherfuckers, man. Just not even an opinion. Naruto right? No, it does. Nah, that's just bullshit. Nah, Kyoka, just shut your ass up, man. I'm not entertaining your clownery any longer. Like, now you're just being a dumbass. Apparently, Goji? You mean Gojo, I think. Past and Shibuya going to be in season 2. Yeah. I think there's enough material. People do the maths for all of season 2 to cover Shibuya as well. So, make a video, possible power-ups of certain characters. I think that's been done enough. Like, Blaziken, he's made some good ones about that. I think I saw I can't remember who exactly. I saw like another YouTuber, 2 other ones do that. He's already made good ones on that. And I guess, I don't know, because it's just too much theory, if that makes sense. Like, way too much. John Locke is the manipulation one? Yeah. The guy with the phone. That guy is dope, man. When he went Super Saiyan, I saw that when I was young, man. I was like a kid. I thought it was dope as fuck. Maybe Rico sent flying because... Oh, okay, we're still on that. Makima versus Gojo. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a video of that on Blaziken. Fuck. I've just been so busy and he's been busy. I'm gonna make a video of that on him. I think... Honestly, it could go either way. It could really go either way. I have good arguments for both. Man trying to say a really good story objectively sucks. Yeah, it's stupid, man. Like, that's when you know you're a dumbass, man. Gojo? Oh yeah, Gojo. I need you to explain the hair of Nobu. He's just, bro, he looks like a bum. He looks like such a side character. How is he in the Phantom Troop? How is Nobunaga in the Phantom Troop with that? He has no drip. We haven't seen his curse technique, fair enough, but he looks like such an NPC. I don't know what to say. He looks so trash, bro. He literally looks like a, you know, like the random hunters who Hisoka would rate like 20 or 10 or something out of 100. The bum one. He looks like that. Yes, Nobunaga. Nobunaga. Yeah, that's what I say. Man, I just don't like his design. It just really sucks. I don't know. Again, a design is subjective, so you can disagree, but say it somewhere. Wait, what did Soma say? If someone put... Wait, let me scroll back up. If someone put a knife to my neck and he said, cut it. I get it. Fair enough. Call me what? And I'll say you 3. You live today, Soma. Either him or the vacuum. Yes! With the... Okay. What was her name? Yeah, it's the vacuum girl or... The one who's like sews. She's really cool as well. Nobunaga has new shadow style. Yeah, but it's like weak as... Oh yeah. Isn't his like trash? What is it called? Ten? Ren? Not Ren. 10? Was it? Like he makes the aura around him. Bro, doesn't Kite make one that's like... like 5 times bigger than his? Okay. The hype around is... Bro, move on. My guy, we're not even talking about that anymore. Like, no one agrees with you. You're actually just hang for... I'm just blocking you, man. This is just banning you. Now you're just being a hater. Like, not only are you wrong, not only are you just hating in general, now you're just spreading ignorance. Like, this is just nuts. This is nuts, man. Ignorant ass. I gave you many chances, man. Come on. Like, we moved on as well. Jesus, some people, man. Some people. It's actual stupidity. Just literally love to hate on anything. And, yeah, and speaking of which, I wonder how the Phantom Troop do in JJK. It's funny because JJK and Hunter x Hunter, like, both of their worlds scale pretty well. Because they're both really weak, sadly enough. So, the cross versus should do well. I just remembered. I forgot about the questions. Oh god, I forgot about the questions part. Let me see if there's any. You think Kashimo... Okay, let me answer the questions that I missed. So that question. Freefall says, do you think Kashimo is going to get 5 Sukuna? Yes. Do you have any predictions how it's going to play out? I made a video of that on Blazerkin on my channel, actually. For some reason, it did really well. Don't know why. I mean, it's called, like, Sukuna versus Kashimo. But yeah. It is there. Like, the whole video is talking about that. I think it's going to happen. I think Kashimo's going to beat his ass, pretty much. So that question. Chainsaw Man or Jujutsu Kaisen? Complexity. Oh, he's gone as well. It's a shame. Chainsaw Man. I prefer Chainsaw Man. I can't even lie. What sports do you play? Used to play basketball for like 5 years religiously. Now I do archery. But I stopped. I started and I stopped because it is what it is. But yeah, right now I guess just studying, if that counts as a sport. That's sad. Let me go back to the... I'm too busy with uni, man. Let me go back to the chat. N is what he uses. Yeah, doesn't his N suck? Nobunaga's? Like, Kite's is way bigger. He's a troll? I guess so. You think they murk? I want to see the full rants? Ah, fuck him. Does Sasuke beat Gojo because of EMS? Debatable. It's debatable if Sasuke can beat him. I need to think about that. I feel like they beat Supreme Grade 1. Who are we talking about? Wait. Oh, the Phantom Troop. I feel like Chrollo would be special grade though. Since the systems are close. What did I miss? Hey, Camden. What's good, my man? How you doing, Camden? We just hang on everything. There's like some massive hater in the chat. There's always one guy. Every stream, there's always one guy. But yeah, he's gone. The Sharingan beats everything because Kishimoto just right and you. Yeah, okay, Phoenix is Faye. Chainsaw Man is far beyond Jujutsu. Oh, I wouldn't say that. But, you know, I'm just saying I prefer Chainsaw Man. That's all I'm saying. Kashimo 2 seconds after his 5 Sukuna begins. Hey, Kashimo destroys Sukuna. If he activates his curse technique, like Kashimo with his curse technique would no diff 15 fingers. I'm just saying. A lot of people put Yuta above Kenjaku in Jujutsu. Really? Kenjaku's underrated. I disagree. I think most, especially when I made the Yuta will die to Kenjaku, everyone agreed that Kenjaku wins. So I'm surprised, to be honest. Kashimo's the GOAT. He's being the tattoos off us. Nice one. I agree. Camden more below. Nobunaga's N is small, but you step in, it's over for you. Yeah, I get it. He can react. Yes. When his heart's... Yeah. I get it. But, and we haven't seen his technique. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. But, his design sucks. He looks like an NPC. And, Like, Kites is just bigger. I mean, that sounds odd out of context. But Kites is bigger, you know? So, like, that's kind of crazy. And then, fuck Kite. What was the grandpa called of the Zoldyck clan? How did I forget his name? Man, it's been so long. Something, it began with a Z. What was his name? Something Zoldyck? It wasn't Grandpa Zoldyck. What was his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. The grandpa of the Zoldyck clan, who is like son of the dragon, and he helped Netero to separate Meruem. That guy's N was like 50 fucking meters. Zeno, thank you, Zeno. His was like 50 or 200 or something, right? Compared to Nobunaga's 5. And Kai was like 20. Bro, Nobunaga's a scrub, man. I can't even lie. His technique better be good. I don't even know. Hisoka had 0 problems tracking Godspeed Killua. I think that was travel, no? I don't think that was attack, because Killua has two, in his Godspeed, he has 2 forms of like speed, travel speed and attack speed. I think he was only tracking his travel speed. Which is impressive, but not that impressive. Kashimo without his technique is top of the bus. Facts, bro. Right? Kashimo's so crazy. Camden Moore, you said Chainsaw Man's way above JJK. Bro, Dongato with the base take. Both are overrated. My man, he's the Giga Chad. Neither are both overrated, bro. Why enjoy both? Both overrated. Did you guys see what I mean, bro? People hate on everything, man. What's going on? Come on. Both overrated. Oh my god. This is what I mean, man. People just hate on everything. It is what it is, guys. But yeah, the good one, though, I find it funny, though, at least. 150 meters. Yeah, something crazy, man. Imagine Nobara's... wait. Nobara's one's back? Maybe. Pito's N is ridiculous. Pito's N is fucking crazy. I think, yeah, it was like... Yeah, 150 was Zeno. Pito's was like, freak it, bro. Pito's fucking crazy. Nobunaga's cuss technique? We don't know. We're gonna find out hopefully soon in the recent arcs and stuff. I gotta go to work, but I could finally join a stream. I'll become a member. Hey, my man. You don't have to though, remember, it's just if you want to, but much appreciated. Yeah, Blaziken top tier, man. Blaziken's top tier. And thank you for me as well. But yeah. Much appreciated. Good having you, Chief Keef. The real Chief Keef. Delighted, by the way. Actually here. Real and true. But yeah. Let's see. Denji versus Toji. Oh, this is a good one. Because it's a fast question to answer. Denji in his base form, not in his base form, I mean like without the Chainsaw Man, so like in his hybrid form, do you know this Toji? Okay, it is what it is. Yeah. Momo gonna buy, wait, let me see what people are saying. Yuta would be a bigger problem, wait, Yuta's end would be bigger than Pito's? I disagree on that. Momo gonna buy Mei Mei and Axe, maybe? Could Pochita take on 15 Finger Sukuna? Yes. That's a video me and Blaziken are gonna do. We've been planning it for like 3 weeks, but I've just been busy, and I imagine he's been busy. So what we're gonna do, spoilers by the way, on his channel, we're gonna do Makima versus Gojo, and on mine we're gonna do Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man, so Poicha, pretty much. The whole point of the Royal Guards is how they're way more powerful than every hunter, yeah. Denji would decimate Toji, he really would, wouldn't he? In his hybrid form, even. Select question. Toji versus Maki, MMA and wrestling. I like currently, I would say Maki, because didn't she just spend like have how many matches? Like 3,000 matches or 1,000 matches with Kappa? And I think she has more training. Because the thing is, because Maki's been weak her whole life and Toji's been strong, Maki had to train way harder to keep up. Like, she needed to train way harder in regular martial arts and stuff. I'm not saying Toji isn't great, but I'm saying because of that, it's funny. Because Maki was weaker for most of her life, that gives her an advantage in this situation. If that makes sense, since she had to train harder and way more. Anyone else think that Pito is low-key? Yeah, I think they are, you know. That actually sounds dope. What were we talking about? It's the issue, like when I read messages a bit after, I can't remember what you guys are referring to. Whatever it is, I bet it was dope. Would Yuta even have more aura than... I don't think so. I don't think so, man. The Royal Guards are crazy. Denji might dominate Toji, but okay, if he met Miwa, facts, Miwa's just too crazy. Miwa solos the entire Chainsaw Man verse. He misses past for multiple reasons. I think it's a good place to end the stream, isn't it? A good place to end this. Ain't Toji got a reach advantage? I think Maki should be better in martial art because she had way more training and intense training. Because again, she was weaker. It's really interesting. Her being weaker her whole life puts her at a big advantage because she had to train harder. But yeah, there is the reach as well. Kaiyo spot the... What? Chainsaw Man vs Sukuna? Yeah. So, I don't know. Hey, furry breed. Hey, what are these allegations? Corey G, what is this? But yeah, Soma, those are gonna be... Hey, Phoenix, chill. What is going on? What is... Where do these allegations come from? Did I say something odd? Let's answer that. Let's quickly move on. Let's move on and answer the next question. Adult Gon versus Adult Sukuna. Adult Gon should win, depending on how he reacts to the domain. I think Adult Gon should win that. Inumaki versus Aki. Inumaki. I think I got Inumaki winning that. Close. I don't know. Like, what version of Aki? There's two versions. There's the version of the Future Devil, and the version who has Kon and the... What is it? Curse Devil? There's two versions of Aki. Oh, I just... Wait, I accidentally unmodded I Hope Space is Edible. Let me remod him. There we go. Remodded him. That was... Oops. Wait, Space, can you say something in the chat? Just to make sure... Toto versus Yuta hand to hand. Reinforcement allowed. Yuta destroys him like mid-low diff. Yuta's insane in base. As a Yuta hater, I have to admit. Personally, I believe Kaiyo. What? Matt, where do these? Oh, they came because I said Pito. That's why they said. Exactly. Soma knows. Pito is Loki. It is what it is, guys. It is. It's Soma knows. Soma knows. It is what it is, lads. It is what it is. I see why you guys are saying that. That's why I didn't realize this, because I said pizza was fine, huh? Hey, see? Even Phoenix, bro. You guys can't even beat the allegations. Alright, there we go. Okay, Space is fine. Space is fine. He's still not quite, yeah. Oh, I mean, Space. Space is the one I accidentally unmodded for a quick minute, and then I had to remod. He's fine, he's bug. Yuto definitely wins because of the... I feel I said Golden Experience Requiem. I was like, what the fuck? Because of Cursed. Bro, what does CER stand for? Cursed Energy Reinforcement, right? Am I right? If I had to assume. Toto has more physical strength. With no Cursed Energy, Toto wins. I thought we meant with Cursed Energy, right? I love when you get close like that guy. I wonder how that sounded. Any clippers? Any clippers could clip that so I could hear how that sounds? I'm pretty interested. Let's see how it sounded when I brought the thing close. I'm sure you know Corey G, because King of Lightning does the same. If I had not said King of Lightning does the same, and I ended the sentence in the first half, that would have sounded insanely wrong. Anyway, Toto versus Choso. Toto versus Choso. Choso wins. I got Choso winning that. Close fight. High diff. No, it's high diff. Like mid-high diff. Choso wins. It is what it is. You like Pito? Hey, you like... Yeah, but I like Pito because I'm down bad. Yeah, we are not the same. I see that meme. We are not the same. Fair enough. Guys, I may be down bad. You don't know. You never know. Okay. I'm too tired for this shit. Okay, I'm too tired for this shit. It's fun. This is a fun stream. This is fun, guys. But it is about time I end this. It is about time I end this. Thank you for everyone stopping by. Everyone who chatted, donated, subscribed, asked the questions, whatever you did. Much love, guys. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me end the Q&A. There we go. See what it looks like when I end it. Nothing happens. Shout out to Gus. Yeah, that meme is great. That's the one you're referring to. Yeah, there we go. It's back to the normal chat. But I hope you guys have a great day wherever you guys are in the world. Yuta versus Maki. Yuta wins. Yuta wins. With Rika, it's too much. You know, I hope you guys have a great day, man. You know, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thanks for coming. It was fun. To be honest, I felt like stopping after 30 minutes, but I am glad I powered through. It was really fun. I guess I'm just so tired, and I'm not used to streaming. It's hard to break into it again. You know. Again, sorry for the lack of videos. I'll fix up. The Yuta and Tofa would be like a tall bottom. Hey, what the hell is that comparison, Soma? Hey, you are down bad, man. Hey, listen, what the? Hey, you do be down bad. Crazy comparison, but hey, aren't we all? Are we not all down bad? It is what it is. Yuta versus a van. Truck-kun wins. But yeah, guys, have a nice day. Take care. And hey, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. It is what it is. It is what it is. Bye-bye. And final words. Not much, I guess. I'll just mute the mic and let the music play. Hey, wait a minute, I just realized this. I played the wrong outro thing. Hey, I'm back. Surprise. Not be right back. That's not what needs to be played. Hello again. I need to play a stream ending. This one, yes. No, that's starting. Oh god, it's been too long. I'm so sorry. Oh god, I'm messing. There we go. Finally. Okay, there we go. I got it, guys. See? No issues. I need to move it up so the chat doesn't cover it. Okay, there we go. Alright, bye guys. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming.